For 65 years I have ruled this empire. Generals and kings have knelt at my command. But a darkness comes. The blood tide rises. These are the closing days of the Third Era, and the final hours of my life. Find him and close shut the jaws of oblivion.
After yesterday's BS, I really didn't want to look on YouTube for channels with this game or the music. So yeah, found this game on a PS Now app and decided to let the music play through on it. Something about music just soothes me. I've always been like that since I could remember. Yeah, I didn't know what else to do. I mean, right now, uh, it's not so much the replies that I see on my comments that get to me. It's the emails that these feminist and blue-pilled simps get a hold of. And I'm glad they don't have my original email, for my what friends and relatives I do still have left that stay in contact with me. And the personal emails I'm talking about are the Yahoo, because I really never tried using Gmail as a personal email because, you know, they've been faulty since they started showing hardcore lefting BS. You know, they put everyone's personal information out there for sale. And, you know, people in my life, you know, they're like, "Why are you talking about me?" I'm like, "Dude, I don't fucking say shit about you. You guys are the ones that are always talking about me." And then they try and be like, "Why does everybody know this and that about me?" I'm like, "Hey man, go look up Google. Go see what they do. They're just like Facebook. They sell your personal data. You let a lot of random strangers have access to your personal data via Gmail, via Facebook. You want to turn around and try and say I'm the one that's fucking talking shit about you?" You know, the sad thing is, I want to get rid of the Facebook app, you know, Amazon, all of that, because I don't use those apps. Especially Facebook, since they won't allow me to have another Facebook account. I mean, I'm trying to see what space I got left for other videos that I want to upload. And, you know, they're making that difficult to do. I mean, I'm getting bitched at indirectly on certain things around here, and if I get injured on this property, the state or my tribe won't pay for it. The landlord will have to pay for my injury. That's why I don't try and do anything major to help him out, because if I get injured on his property, then he's going to be tagged with that bill. You know, that's why I don't care whoever helps him and they get injured, he's going to be stuck with the bill. But, you know, I mean, they don't understand stuff like that. They choose not to. I mean, I'm stuck between wanting to help people out, and then like, if I do that, I risk getting hurt, and then if I get hurt on somebody's property, I'll be forced to take them to court to pay the bill, and I don't want to end up having to do that. But anyway, I had a phone call this morning about seeing if I could get some things in my life going again. Didn't pan out. I hope whoever sees this video stays motivated to chase after their dream life. I enjoyed mine for a brief period of time I had it. You don't deserve to suffer doing something you know you don't want to do for the rest of your life. I mean, really think about it. Just because it pays well, does it really mean you're going to get any enjoyment out of it? And before I got injured, I really didn't need much. But, I mean, where I used to live, though, too, people were starting to consider me a burden because I couldn't pull my own weight anymore. So now I'm stuck here in the greater of society where civilization is, and people are supposed to be good to people, because the evolution of humanity. Certain people are afraid to come out and visit me because they don't know if people here are going to be drunk. There's going to be parties here. I mean, it's like playing Russian roulette. I don't know what else to do. I have no place else to go. I mean, I'm not stopping them from doing what they're doing. It's not my business. It's not my problem. But it is getting in the way of what I need help with. And that's why I can't wait to talk to a lawyer. But anyway, like I said earlier, I hope whoever comes across this video that you stay motivated chasing after your dream life. Don't let nobody shame you into doing something you know isn't going to make you happy in the long run. Don't let nobody make you fear that your life is worthless, that you should only doing what we expect you to do because that's your role in society. I mean, it's time to start saying what females been saying, my body, my choice. It's time to start saying that. His body, his choice. And if females want to take the MGTOW acronym and call it WGTOW, might as well start taking all of their slogans and switching it around for men. Short of being actual hypocrites, though. I mean, obviously, we know we can't use the legal system against females. Especially if they do turn out to be evil individuals. Because they're obviously going to get away with it. Life could still be beautiful. I'm still trying to see that, even after what I've been through recently. You know, when people see that I'm trying to be happy, they do their best to try and beat that out of me because they don't know how to be happy unless they're destroying someone. It's one of the reasons why I asked to be left alone, because I know that I'll be accused of making someone's life miserable. And I'll make it known on record that I have stated over and over and over, I've asked to be left alone multiple times. And you can't blame someone who's already asked to be left alone that why your life is being miserable right now. Because I can't blame someone for making my life miserable. Especially if I kept antagonizing them. Especially if I kept ignoring them wanting to be left alone. I can't blame someone for my own misery if I'm the one that caused that drama. And the only drama I'm trying to cause is, the video games. Keeping my hand-eye coordination going, functioning as best as possible. Trying to keep my own mind from going insane. Yes, the video games do cause stress. That's part of gaming. But the better part of gaming is that you keep your hand-eye coordination functioning well. You keep your memories functioning well. I don't know what else to do. The best I could do is say, hey, leave me alone. I'm not trying to be disruptive in your life. I don't know what your personal problems are. I don't care. Because if I try to help and they don't want it, they're going to ultimately turn around saying, hey, this is your fault now. I mean, I got blamed for my mom drinking before I was 21. I kept telling everybody else, I'm not old enough to go buy beer and force her to drink. I didn't put a gun to her head and go to the store and buy alcohol. Every time she told everybody in my home village, she forced me to drink. And I live 2,000 miles away from her. I don't see how that's fucking possible. I live 2,000 miles away from her and she was telling people that it's my fault she's drinking. Yeah, I couldn't hold a gun to her head even if I wanted to and force her to go buy alcohol. Because I live more than 2,000 miles away from her. Nobody forced her to go buy alcohol. Nobody forced the men that she had in her life to go buy alcohol. Even after I turned 21, I didn't go buy alcohol and force her to drink it. It's that age-old saying, her body, her choice. Nobody forced her to go buy that. It just... all I have now is just fucking complaints about, how bad the situation is gonna get. They need money. That's not my problem. And yet they want to take advantage of my situation, isolate me, and try and keep me starved. But I mean, I get asked why I'm not greedy. It's not that I'm not greedy. I'm just not addicted to the same shit others are. I do have addictions, but they're not classified as addictions because nobody gets hurt from it. Nobody gets robbed. Nobody loses their security. But that's part of the reason why I'm also not trusted either, is because I don't have the same addictions. They can't bully me into saying, hey, we need this too. Come on. And I'm like, dude, I don't have the same addictions. Call me what you want, all you want. I'm not going to have a problem with it. But don't get pissed off once I call you out on your fucking addictions. Because you tried to use mine against me and it failed.